Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in our planet. My name is Hubert Chanson. I'm a professor in hydraulic engineering at the University of Queensland in Brisbane on the eastern side of the Australian continent. My research interests and expertise include environmental fluid mechanics, geophysical flow, hydraulic structure, two-phase flow, estuarine and fluvial hydraulics. I joined IAHR in 1990 and have been science active at various levels. Involvement in the hydraulic structure technical committee since its inception in 1997. Involvement for the organization of the International Symposium on Hydraulic Structure in 2014 and 2020, and chairing the organization of the 34th IAHR World Congress in Brisbane in 2011. I've also been involved with the Journal of Hydraulic Research, both as an author, but also as an active reviewer, reviewing nearly 63 papers over the last 10 years. And I've contributed and edited a monograph, an IAHR monograph on hydraulic structure. I'm a hydraulic engineer, and hydraulic engineering is about the science of water in motion and the interaction between flowing water and the surrounding environment, air, sediment, aquatic life. A key feature and challenge for hydraulic engineers is a broad range of applications, as well as a very broad range of relevant time and length scales. And thus, as a hydraulic engineer, IAHR is the learning society. IAHR brings together the relevant stakeholders, government, industry, universities, foster interaction between various disciplines and practitioners, researchers, students, academics. And I value very highly IAHR for its diversity. Diversity in expertise, diversity in background, gender, age, cultural background. And altogether, this diversity contributes to facilitate constructive exchange between people, between individuals across continents and disciplines. And it's particularly relevant, in my opinion, for the younger generation because hydraulic engineering is something not new. In fact, if you look at most of the operational hydraulics textbooks, they are basically based upon the lecture note of Professor Bélanger and Professor Bryce in France during the 19th century. But we see some major development in the 21st century. Traditionally, a hydraulic design was based upon a simplistic approach, assuming steady, one-dimensional monophase flow, optimized typically for a single discharge. But we see now, for the 21st century, some more advanced design and approach. For example, using hybrid modeling with physical and CFD modeling. Of course, validation remains a challenge and fieldwork will continue to be extremely important. We need to take into account the interaction between turbulence and particles, air, sediment, aquatic life, flora. And we now design systems that are optimized not just for one discharge, but for a broad range of discharge. And IAHR is the best conduit to address this challenge of the 21st century. So in 2020, happy birthday, IAHR, happy 85th birthday. I look forward to meet you in person at future IAHR events.